I hope today you'll experience something that we're learning together this week from Isaiah chapter 55. Every time God's word goes out, it has power to change the world. It has power to change our hearts. God says so. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11, he says, "My word will never go out and return to me empty. It will always accomplish the purpose for which I sent it." But what is the purpose for which God has sent his word out into the world? Isaiah chapter 55 gives us a two-part answer. We'll see the first part today in the first two verses of the chapter. Let's read those together. "Come, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And he who has no money, come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Why do you spend your money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which does not satisfy? Listen diligently to me, and eat what is good, and delight yourselves in rich food." So here in the very chapter where God is going to go on to say his word will never go out and come back to him empty, he says, listen diligently to me. Why? So that we can experience freedom from trusting idols that don't satisfy. This is one of the reasons that God sends his word out into the world, to set us free from that kind of cycle of frustration and emptiness. What's an idol? I put it this way, an idol is any part of the created world that you or I would look to find more satisfaction than it is able to deliver. Now, God has made the world in his kindness and generosity in such a way that we can find real satisfaction in his good gifts. But sometimes we seek more satisfaction than the world around us can give. And that's when we stumble into idolatry. An idol is always demanding, but it will never fully satisfy us. That's the picture Isaiah paints here, isn't it? Always demanding. Why do you spend your money? Why do you spend your labor? You're always having to work, and yet it never fully satisfied. Why do you spend your money for that which isn't bread? Why do you labor for that which does not satisfy? It's kind of like being a kid in a candy shop. Your pocket's full of money and you just can't wait. And you fill your arms full of sugary, fatty, greasy, calorie-laden, totally unnutritious junk. You put it on the counter and you start eating and eating and eating. And you find that you're still empty even when you're finished. And how much junk food would you have to eat to be really satisfied? It's a lesson we learn the hard way. Here's God saying, but I sent my word into the world to keep you from that. I don't want you to be caught up in that cycle of always feeding the idol, but never overcoming that emptiness inside. God isn't like that. He gives without money and without price, verse 1 says. And what does he give us? He gives us what is good. Look at the end of verse 2. He wants us to delight ourselves in rich food. He's not like an idol, always demanding, never satisfying. Instead of demanding our money, he's the one who gives gifts. And instead of leaving us empty, he wants to fill us with the real thing. God's word has power to change us. God's word has power to change our world. One of the ways he wants to change the world is to free people from enslavement to this cycle of always paying but not having anything to show for it. Always drinking but still thirsty. Always eating and always empty. Instead, he wants to change us so that we begin to feast and experience real delight and real satisfaction because we're coming to know him, our Creator. Surely Jesus was thinking of this when he said in John chapter 7, verse 37, "If anyone is thirsty, let him come to me and drink." Let's go to Jesus now. Lord God, thank you for being a real God who really satisfies, not an empty idol of our own creation. Lord, help us to find the right kind of delight in the world that you have made, rather than asking it to provide more for us than it possibly could. Lord Jesus, we come to you and we want to drink and find real satisfaction for every thirst of our hearts and every need of our broken world. We pray in your name. Amen.